So there was UFO activity at the observatories late at night on November the 27th of 2022 and early in the morning on November the 28th of 2022. There was a lot of UFO activity that occurred, and it just so happens Mauna Loa had a volcanic eruption. It did. It had a volcanic eruption, and it's been on the news all day long. So is there a connection? Is it just mere coincidental? Is it just a mere coincidence that it happened like that? Well, since I like to draw parallels, I like to draw parallels, and I like to look for UFO activity, unusual lights in the sky, light signatures around the observatories. On a cloudy, snowy night, foggy night, you shouldn't have bright lights like this in the sky at the observatories, right front and center. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Unless there's an object up there in the sky, and it was quite frequent. It was actually captured it on, 3 different cams. I knew that when the weather became inclement up there, I thought, why? Because there's going to be UFO activity that occurs. And it is. Every single time. UFO activity. But that's okay. Gina Honey was able to document it, and we are going to look at it. We really are going to look at every single instance that we can find with the footage that was given by the Canada, France, Hawaii telescopes in Hawaii, near the volcanoes. We're going to look at them, you all. We really are. So thank you for tuning in. I'm going to come over here, and it's, of course, this notification didn't get out, and you know why it didn't get out. But that's fine, you all. That's fine. I'm still going to get the information out. Perhaps I should have said something different instead of UFO activity near Hawaii volcano. Near Hawaii before it. Hello, AAPs and Slot Bunny. Hello. So yeah, we do got it going on. Can you hear me? Just one moment, please. Oopsie, Gina, can you get this off of here? Just 1 second. Yeah. So, okay, I got it. I want to make sure I'm on here so I can, okay, we got it. Hello there, Mike. So look at this, you all. And really there was like an eruption, an ash thing, and it's been all over the news and people have been recording it and stuff. Did anybody document the UFO activity at the observatories? Did you see any of that today? If not, we're going to see it now. That's right. Smash that like button, even though we only got 30 people on here because the notifications really didn't get out. Smash it anyhow, you all. So if you're watching this as a replay, we got 30 people in here. Smash that like button because they didn't send out the notification. Hello there, Applebrooks, honey. They did not send it out. That's okay, you all. So first I'm going to let you see what the observatories look like. I got to pull it back up. At the observatories in Hawaii. Let's get to show you what they do look like. Well, it's kind of blurry, so we can't really see nothing right now. You can't see nothing right now, you all. Today, you really can't. So, but if we did this right here, well, you still can't see anything. That's all right, you all. I can't see anything on these. So why would anybody even look since you can't see anything? Really, this would be a big deterrent. Nobody wants to look because this is how they look. Just like that. Is this thing working? Did we freeze here, you all? My screen kind of froze on me right here. I don't know what's happening. It looks like my screen has frozen on me. Hello. Yeah. Okay, so now it looks like it's working. So this is what it looks like right now. And even if you want to look at the time lapse on these cameras, this is what you get. So it really doesn't look too inviting, does it, you all? That's okay. Gina, honey, likes it when it doesn't look too inviting. I actually love it because that makes me want to look. It really makes me want to look with you all at all of the sightings. So we're going to look at them. I'm going to pull up the footage of it so we can see it. Hello, everyone. So let me bring you all over here. We can see you on the screen, not right there, but we can see you right here. Let's close this out. We got on the live chat. We got 31 likes and chat rate 4. That's right. Welcome, everybody. We are here. And now we're going to go, we're going to look at it, you all. We are going to look at it. We are. That's right, you all. We can do it. We are going to do it. So what I did was, what on earth? Don't tell me this thing kind of froze up on me. And I think it probably kind of did. It kind of froze up on me, you all. Is that not wild? That is kind of wild. That's okay. That's all right, you all. We're going to come over here and we're going to look at it. Oh, y'all, look at this. Look at this. I want to try to look at the frames and look at my computer is doing right now. It doesn't even want me to look at it. Let's see, even if, okay, I can push the button. Let's see if it will even play it. Imagine that. Imagine that. They don't want you to see the UFO activity that occurred at this volcano. Oh, no. Do you think I'm going to give up? Oh, no. That's not something I'm going to do. I'm not going to give up. I'm not. We're going to fix this. Do I want to save the current project? No, I don't want to save the current project at all. I don't. I'm going to do this. Yeah, we're going to open it right back up. That's what we're going to do. I'll open it right back up. I will. I'll put it right back in here. Is exactly what I'll do. Now, I will tell you, you know, this AI, it's very intelligent, and it can take control of your computer if it don't want you showing stuff that you should not be showing. But that's all right. That's all right, you all. We can do it. We're going to do it. Well, we're going to do it, all right. We're going to do it. So, now, that's better. That's better, you all. We can do it. Yes, we can. So this is what the observatories would look like on a, let me see if I can get this like this, a clear day. This observatory right here. Look right here, you all. You can already see, I already see windows up here in the sky. I really do. Great big windows up here by the observatory. Can you all see this on here? I'm a little bit too big, but I'm going to make myself small. So just do like this, you all. Let me make myself a little small, put myself in a better place like this. All right, so we can see it. You know what I want to do? Can I put me on a window? Let me come over here, and I want to actually put it back to me. I'm going to do a window capture is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move Hawaii activity out of the way. We're going to look at the UFO activity because there is a lot of lights. That's right, lots of lights. So we're going to do a window capture right here. That's the best way. That way we can look at it in depth. I'm going to do the window capture. We've got the whole window on here. And let me just put myself on here, you all. Liz Gina, you're going to be right here. You all, is this okay? It's all right. So I already see activity. I really do. Let me come down here. Make it big. We like it big. We do like it big. Let's push this like this so we can see it. We want to see the volcano activity that happened today. So right beneath me, it looks like there is some type of a row of windows right here, you all, going across. But this isn't the one that we're going to focus on. It isn't, you all. There is UFO activity. Oh, let's see how they like to look at the sun is what they like to do. Let's see, they like to go over there, and some reason they like to look at it. That camera always spins around to that. It does. So This is the south view. So you'll see, I didn't go through this footage yet, but we can look through some of this really fast. You can see the cloud cover at the top. And I'm almost certain there's ships up there because they wouldn't come to the observatories. It's a very popular place for ships, you all. But the lights, we'll get to the lights. They're in the other cams. I don't think they're in this cam right here, but there was a lot of activity if you're just tuning in. There is. I just put myself, I got to get myself off of that part right there. Let me put myself down here. I can come down here, you all. We can do it. Okay, so yeah, there was a lot of cloud cover coming in. You see it? It's coming in. And when the cloud cover comes in, I would like to say that there's probably a great big ship up there. Probably great big long ship. I can actually see the edge. All right. Okay, we seen it. We see it. Do you see it? Because I see it. I see it, and I'm sure you see it. It's right beneath me. Can you see it? Can you see that ship right there? You the outline of it. Well, this is 12:20 in the afternoon, and there is another ship right here at the observatory. I haven't went through this footage yet. Hello there, Andromeda native. We haven't went through this footage yet, but we're going to look at this massive ship. It's like there's one beneath me. You can see the outline of it. It's like right here. You can see the outline from over here. It curves around and it goes down like that. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it, you all. We see it. Yes, we do. We can even put a filter on it and bring it out even more. Let's put a filter on it. This might be a tad bit of a video, a tad bit of a long video, but it shouldn't be too long. Just let me put a tad bit of filtering on it. Only a tad bit. The chroma key. See if we can bring it out. No, Gina, you got the filter on yourself, you all. I don't want to put the filter on myself. I'm trying to make myself look sharp. I was doing the sharp filter on myself, and I don't need to be looking sharp, you all. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was trying to do it over here on this one. This does get kind of so you got to click in the right screen before you can do it. Okay, I'm doing it now. Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's right. So it's kind of dark underneath me now. Can you see it a tad bit underneath me? And that's really not a cloud underneath me at all. It's not. It's like right there. Yeah. So I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to pull this filter over to the side. You all, let's look at the rest of this as we. I have to get myself out of the way. That's what I have to do. I'm going to put myself down here and go back to the filter. Go back to this right here and move it. So, now they've got this skipping like every 2 minutes. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, they got this skipping like every 2 minutes. I don't know what this looks like on the big screen over here. I would like to have all of it in here because I don't think I have all of it in here right now. I'm going to shrink it back a little bit more to where we can get the majority of it in here. Okay, now we're back to business. We're back to business. Looks like there's more structures up there. That really, this right here spot. Well, I'm not going to go up there to it. But we will get to the flashing of the lights and stuff. Look, see how the clouds roll in? It's a telltale sign. Blackbird, honey, what happened to you? Yeah, let's look at this because I haven't looked at it. See, I saw the bright lights flashing today. You can see them. They're flashing in the sky and stuff. There's a lot of interdimensional activity happening. But this is how the sky looked up here today. It was yesterday on the 27th. So look at it, all of it. It's just like, it's like who would want to go look at this with all this activity? Nobody. Because you can't see nothing. So they would probably just be deterred. Say, no, I don't want to look. See, they got the rain coming in too. We got rain activity. They got it all going on, is what they got. But now, okay, we're going over to the south view. Just looking at the break in the camera, see if we saw anything is what I was doing. See if we seen anything. Looked like they had snow up there too, and they did. Some snow activity. We got to get to the east view camera. You got to look in the darkness to see the light. You really do. Okay, let's see. Are we going to... now we're going to go to the northwest. I didn't really see much in the northwest, but we're going to look at it. It's in the east view, and then it's in both of the cloud cams is where it's at. The east view and both of the cloud cams. Can y'all see all of this? See, this is like... They got better cameras than this. They really do. But we're not going to get them. If they can take deep pictures of space... you've seen 6 aliens like cat beings in the bushes. Well, they do say that the like Lemurian like beings exist. They do. These cameras right here, they go so fast you can barely see them. And the only way to get images is if you literally record the time lapse and you slow it down significantly. I'm seeing cubes coming down. I'm not lying. I see cubes in here. I really see cubes in here. I see cube. Gina, get that back over here. How did we get so tiny over here, you all? No, we need it bigger. How did this get tiny? Must have been a different film. Okay, I see cubes, and one is right, looks like it's right beneath me. A cube is right beneath me right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it does. It looks like its edges are like just right down there like that beneath me. But this, I don't think the cubes which are right beneath me made the lights. Okay, they didn't make the lights. So you may say, man, this woman is going on and on. She ain't showing nothing yet. I haven't got to it yet. You just be patient. Patience is a virtue. Okay, so we're just still going. We want to look at it. Oh my gosh, there really does. It looks like there's a lot of cubes in the sky. And you can go back through this video because it will probably upload in 1080 on the YouTube. It probably will. So this minus me in the way, so you might see more activity if you like to do stuff like this. But I like to go through the webcam so you all can see it too. And again, this is yesterday at 3 in the afternoon, more or less. 3 in the afternoon, and you know, they got bright lights and stuff. If you start seeing these bright light UFOs during the day, this really ain't much right here, except it's going to start snowing here, I think. And I just want to get to the east view, but I'll go slow. Here comes the snow right here. You have a very clear photo of a triangular craft. I don't really get triangular crafts because my eyes is not attuned to them. So I really don't get those. I know some people do. They get the triangular crafts. Here we go, right here. We go into the east coast. And it's a few hours after midnight on the 27th. And this is like the city below or something like that, if you can see it down there. Let me see how we look over here. I want to make sure that you get the whole full window in here. Like this. It's got a U. I just hope that's okay. Because it's so dark, I can't really see it. I guess we were on it, you all. I just can't see it. That it's too dark. If you're just tuning in, we're going to go through all this footage, but I got to make sure we got the majority of the screen in the window, which we do. All right, we got it in the window. That's not the one. This is the one right here. Oh, I think everyone is doing well. Now, I guess this is maybe the sun rising at 5 something in the morning. The sun or the moon rising. Okay, yeah, that's the sun rising at 7 in the morning. Okay, so we know the sun has risen in the sky. So it's going on its merry way. And it's got inclement weather happening at the volcanoes, at the observatories. And it's like 3 in the afternoon or so, you all, is what it is. 3 or so in the afternoon. Now, it's when we start getting dark. Okay, we're getting near it. We're getting near it, you all. We are. Okay, you gotta go real slow. Okay. Gotta go slow. Because it's coming. One of these lights and one of these cams have... Wait a minute. What happened? I know it was like right around in here. I do. Because I screenshotted it. I had to go super slow. You ever do that? You try to find something, and when you do, you can't find it at times when you go back looking for it. Well, there's 3 little circles right there. 3 little circles. And they disappeared, so it must have been a UFO. 3 little circles. 3 green circles in a row. So that's a UFO. But those are so teeny tiny. I'm trying to get to that point. If the computer will even let me show it. Because if it does not want you to see it, you will not see it. It is somehow, it's got a way of blocking it from the view. It's making me sleepy already trying to do this. Let me see at time, whatever timestamp it is, you all. That showed up. Okay, 1939. It should be around the 1939 timestamp, and I can't see what timestamp this is. This is 18 or maybe 1851. Maybe we'll find out. No, it's already ended. So, oh my gosh, you know what I think they did? I think that they hid it from me. Let's watch it like this. I think they did. How can AI do that? How can AI hide something like that? This is the Eastview camera at 1939-01. Look at that. And when we look at it, it literally is hiding it. Are we on this, you all? It's hiding it. It's not letting us see it. 1939 at night. How I wonder what you are. This flash right here that came down, and it's not wanting to show up in here. 18. Let's see, 17. 18, 19. You all, this is wild. This is so wild. It will not let us see it. It's like it literally has the technology to keep you from seeing it. How can that be? Let me do this. Even if I do it like this, this is supposed to be 1939 on here, and it is gone. Just like that. Just like that. I can go forward like this, and I think they've already taken it out of here. Just like that. That's dirty. It really is dirty. Okay, maybe I was on the wrong camera. Okay, all is not all is not lost. Gina was just getting excited, you all. I was getting so excited. Okay, let me put it back to me. I was getting myself so excited, thinking they did us wrong again. Okay, I really was. That's okay, you all. See, I can hit the button like this too. We're gonna watch it. So this right here, look at this. Where'd it go? Did I just pass it up? This one right here, it's at 7. Let me see. It's in the wee hours of the morning. Look at this light at the observatory on the 27th. Or it's late at night. Around 2000 hours. This light comes out of nowhere. And the East View camera at the observatories in Hawaii. Late at night. We're just going to keep clicking, and if you hear the click, that's okay, you all. This is the, okay, now this, okay, I know what I did. I had went back and did it twice because I saw it. See these 3 things down there? 3 little dots that are right here. That's UFO, 3 of them in a row right here because they like disappear too. So let's get back over here. We're going to see the volcanic lights, y'all. I know I drag things out. I do. Some people would like, just get to the point, Gina. But you miss the journey. You really do. You miss the journey when you don't get to the point. When you don't, okay, here's another one right there. So this is late. Okay, this is the 1939 right here. You know that's not the sun at all. It's not. It's a big bolt of light from something above. And there's another one right here too. See, this is another light. I think this might be the one that I put on here. This is at 2000 or something right there. You know what we should do? You know, if we stick these, like if we stick these in the, watch this, we're going to do it. They even show up really well. Of course, they're going to show up well in the, if you put them in the invert. We'll look at them when we get through, y'all. Look at them in the inverted mode. That's what we'll do. Okay, there was that one. Okay, see the timestamp right here. So now we're at 2000 hours. I think I go back and show this over and over and over and over from the East View camera. Okay, now we're at late at night. Let's look at this. This is pretty. Nothing happening yet, but you got to watch it. I really don't want to do it like that, but I'll drag it like this. Oh, okay, so we got one like this. Let's do it. So this one right here. This is at 24:02 on the 27th of November. The night before the volcanic eruption. Is what we'd like to say, at the East View camera picking it up in Hawaii the night before it, late at night. Okay, late at night. So, and they had a flash too. Look at that. Some type of flash came. And this is at 1700 on the 27th. A flash occurred. Actually, it's the daylight. It's not a flash, Gina. It's the daylight. You got to get my hours right, you all. I really do. It's okay. We can look at it because we haven't even got to the cloud cams, which has lots of light. See this one right here. So we looked at that one on 2000 hours on the 27th. Is what we did. The night before the volcanic eruption, there was UFO activities. 1024. Look, that's a powerful light. It really is really powerful. One of the cloud cams, it has the same signature of light every single time. Okay, now we go into the cloud cams, you all. Now we're going to see these. You see they got red alert. That's okay. So it starts off blue. Let's start off blue. Blue at the Cloud Cam 1 East View. It's right here. And you can't see anything. See, if you went over there, if you've seen this, would you even look at it? If you went over there and you've seen it like this, would you even look at this? When you say there's nothing to see, well, if there's nothing to see, if you don't look at it, really, there isn't. Okay, let's see. All right, now here's where it gets interesting. 1853. Here you can see that light going. What happened to me? You can see that light going. It's literally going like diagonally in this direction. Right here, it's coming at an angle like this, a light. Just like that. Let me stick myself back over here. It's coming at an angle. Okay. So, and the other observatories where you just couldn't see anything because they totally blocked it with the weather. They didn't want you to see anything. They really didn't. There it is again. You see it? Right there. It's, you grabbed the wrong thing, Gina. Going at the same angle right there. The same identical angle. And that's at 1940. The same angle. How's that possible? Really, ask yourself, how's that possible that there can be a light coming at the same angle? Oh, when was the last one, you all? Is this coming every hour? That would be interesting if it's coming every hour. So it's 1940, 1940, 45, 57, 2004. To see it's getting brighter. It's at the same angle. It's at the same angle. Yeah. The red light intruder alert, probably intruder alert. We're going slow. And so I had to record it. I have to slow it down at the slowest possible speed, and then I go into the trim the video and I pull the time scale up as far as I can so I can get to the frames better. It's total black, 2130. It looks like the camera went out at 2130. 2129. Look at that, 2129. Something happens, they turn the camera off. Look, they turned off the camera. Something happened and they turned it off. Can you see the timestamp down there? Oh, I gotta take my shoes off. My feet are getting hot, you all. Yeah, they hid something when the camera went off. That's all right. We got it. We documented it going off the night before the volcanic eruption. 21. So it went off for like a minute or so. There's just lots of activity. Like, okay, it's off again. See it again? It's off again. from 10:10. At 10:11 it's off. Then it comes back on a minute later. They're shutting the camera off is what's happening. The camera is being shut off. Uh-oh. See it again? This light is coming in the same place every single time. And that isn't normal. Okay, now it's moving. Okay, it looks like it could be some kind of a round-like object now. And I've seen this light. These lights have been at the base of the Merapi volcano in Indonesia, too. They still were there. There's something going on, you all, with these lights and stuff. They really do look like UFOs. See, black again. 2304, the camera's turned off at 2304. It went total black. And they can go back and they can take something out of the frame so you can't see it. If they don't want you to see it, they will go back and they will take things out. Good night, Danny. There it is again. That's super bright at 11:47 at night. A super bright light in the same location that's been there since 19 or 1800 hours. It keeps flashing in the same location, you all. This is, and here we go. The camera's out again at the volcano. This is just the cloud cam 1. We haven't got to the cloud cam 2. The night before, this is in the wee hours today on the 28th. Whoa, you all, come on now. There's some kind of, something is causing this. That is super, super bright. It's at midnight. It's midnight. It's 30 minutes after midnight. You can see the timestamp on here. Look at it. It's as bright as day. And it's kind of yellow in the sky. So there is a yellow glow in the air. I got to put my shoes back on. I don't want my feet to get cold. I really don't. I'm going to put my shoes back on. Okay. This is a UFO phenomenon, is what it is. A UFO phenomenon. Okay. So here we go again. That's too much pulsing of lights. It really is. Way too much. Okay, there was another dark thing again right here. It's dark again. You can see it at 102. There could have been a whole batch of these. Okay, it looks like it's getting ready to happen again. Let's see. It's the wee hours of the morning. Okay, it got dark at 1:58, total blackness again. 1:59. Okay, nothing happening. It's dark again at 2:20. Total darkness. I'm just dragging the thing now. Whoa, there's the flash again. So the flash comes back at 3:07 of light. 3:07. This is like this is what the UFOs look like around the volcanoes in other places too. You see this glowing at the bases of the volcanoes and stuff, and it moves around. Of course, it's obscured by the clouds that are all around and the fog. They obscure it by the clouds and the fog, and you can't see nothing except the glowing light. So we go black right here. 4:13 we go black. 4:14 in the morning. Now here's that light in the same spot, you all. The same spot. Black screen, 4:31. Another black screen. We still got to get to the other cloud cam, you all. And there's more movement at the other cloud cam. Whoa. Look at that. That'll blind you. It's 4:52. And you know that the observatories had their cameras out and they're taking pictures and they can see it. They can see it really well. I don't think this is a helicopter in the sky doing that. I really don't. Okay, here it is again, 4:56. This is the morning of the volcano, and we got a black screen, black camera. The morning of the volcanic eruption. Another again, 5:04. These are bright. And this is just what's being picked up in front of this camera, this cloud cam east view right here. Another one, 5:34. Same direction. Okay, I can see across, let me show you. I can see across the bottom. If you look across this right here, there's a faint hint of a light at 5:44. Okay, there, right there. Look at that. Look at this. So it's 5:46. This looks like some type of a UFO. It does. Now this looks like the sunset right here. Something is making it glow. Look at this. Boom. And there has been lightning, like flashes before, like eruptions in the sky. There has been. And this is today, you all. This is today in Hawaii, right around the areas of the volcano. Look, there's like a ship right there, little faint ship. It's not so bright. This thing is moving around. I don't know how it looks on your end. You can still see a silhouette of it. What's that look like over there? I may have the filters on. It might be too dark. Because like over here, it's moving around. It's moving around is what it's doing. It's right here now. But it's been moving around a little bit. Let's come back. Wrong scale. Come back to here. See, now it's over here. Now it's like right above my head. It's moving around. The ship is. Okay, that's the end of that one. Now we're going to go to the, let me bring myself back down out of the way. This is a pretty blue. I like that blue that's on there. This one may not have had as much activity, but this one gets a lot of red on the side for some strange reason. Gets a lot of red bleed over. You can see it like a hue of whatever. Red, and it's a 20 something at night. 8 something. It's like orangish. It really is like orangish. We may not see any on this one. I thought there was some on here. But this is the southwest view. I'm not sure what direction that Mauna Loa is facing, if it was facing toward the east view or not in comparison with this telescope. So this is on the 28th. It's getting really dark. We may not see any on here, but we're going to look. Oh no, we've seen it. Wow, that is massive. Look at that, you all. This is not lights from a vehicle, lights from spotlights. No, this is UFO activity. Right here at 1:38 in the morning, they turned the sky bright. Super bright. Oh, we should take a picture of that. I wonder what that might look like in the one part. Look at the outline of it, you all. the chat disconnected. If the chat disconnected, they might be cutting the chat thing down. But this is important because this is the day of the volcano eruption of Mauna Loa. Oh, shaved ice would taste really good. It would. Look at that. Okay, then it's like this. In the morning, the wee hours of the morning. See, nobody down below can see it. The only way you see these is if you go on the cameras right here. And if they got it so cloudy, you can't see they set so high up, these telescopes set so high up. If you're down in the valley below, all you see is the clouds because they're above the clouds and the clouds are beneath them because they set high on a hill. 3 in the morning. That was 1 something this morning in Hawaii. That was really one of the greatest, the biggest, brightest one with actually a shape in it. It's 4 something. Okay, that might be it of it. What is this? What else did I tape? I recorded something else. Oh, I did a southwest view. I wanted to see what this thing looked like. Because I didn't really film it. Five in the morning. 5 in the morning. 5. That's it, you all. So the activity is mainly on the it's on the cloud cam 1 is where the majority of the, wait a minute, it's like 19 something in the morning. 1 something. Right there. So I wonder what that is. I really do wonder what that is right here. Since it looks kind of massive. It does. Looks really massive. And we can put like somewhat of a filter on here. Maybe it, I don't know how well I can do it just from here. Because I'm not really that good at these. Nah, I can't really do it that well. Because this covers it all up. It just shows a dark shadow on it. Is what it shows. It probably is a great big massive ship though. The outline of a ship. Let me close this out. Right there, there's a lot of activity. There is. Let's come over here. And I'll cancel this out. If I add these other, let me add these other things on here really fast. You ought to see what these one screenshots look like from that volcano area. Right here, there's only like 4 or 5. Only around 3 of them. No, just stop that. Just to see. I want to see what this one might look like. In the, well, that's that color. It's not really looking that good. Oh, here's a grayscale negative. Here's the, looks like a great big window. It really does look like a great big window. This is a huge structure. You can see by the outline of this. It's solid. It's got straight edges and stuff to it. Is what it's got. Let's see this. Is there one that we could do a gamma? No gamma. No saturation. We can't get it, you all. It's about as, yeah. So there's something there. It's like a massive ship right there. And then with these right here, same old thing with this. You can see coming down from the sky. at 10 something. Boom, just like that. I'm going to get that off of there, you all. Something happened at the observatory in Hawaii. Gina, close this out. Where's my image? There was like UFO activity. The night before the volcanic eruption in Mauna Loa and the early morning, there was lots of UFO activity, as you can see in the Cloud Cam 1, and you can go there and you can record it and you can look at it yourself. You can go through every frame. You can even go back through this video and you can look at the footage of it. Something's going on, and there is unusual lights occurring, and lights have been seen, flashes of lightning and stuff like that before volcanoes erupt. But these right here, they didn't look like flashes of light. They look like something else. They did. They was like solid, except maybe this right here, but this is like, that's wide. Yeah, that's right. You saw it, Neil, honey. The so-called ships in Oahu the day before the eruption. Yeah. Hello there, Rich the Prophet. Oh, we don't see no alligator emoji. You are all right, Rich the Prophet. That's right. You okay? Yeah. Sun looks different. And all the volcanoes are acting up. They are. If they go off, we can't stop them. We can't. They're beyond my control. They're beyond your control, too. It is wild in the night. And I'm sure there was more than this. This is only the minutes that they let us see. They had whole 2 minutes of footage cut out. We only saw one fraction. We only saw like 1 second. 1 second, that's it. We didn't see what happened during the whole 60 seconds of a minute. No, we saw 1 second of each frame. That's it. 1 second. And that's not very much too. Susan, honey, that's right. Oh, you're also very welcome. I am going to go. But that's Hawaii. It is. And that's right. It's pretty cool. I hope the other people who were documenting the volcanoes in Hawaii, I hope they went over to the live webcam, especially if they live there, and then when they do their documentation, since it's in their state, they could have went over here and showed these lights at the volcano too. They could have. That's right. I'm sure they did. I'm sure you saw this before. If y'all watched any of the footage, did you all see this before? Because I'm sure somebody thought, well, there's probably some activity going on at the observatories. Let me go over there and check it out for UFO activity. Surely you all saw this on the some kind of footage today if you made your rounds around the social media or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. See, Apple Brooks, honey, you are fast. That's right. We had a double thing, Susan, honey. We gotta do something. That's right. All right, we got it, you all. We do. So, I'm gonna go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. And I would look for more UFO activity, volcanic activity, because there's a lot of activity of other type of activity all around the bases, all around the areas of these volcanoes. And when the big cloud covers come through and it gets so foggy and stuff and you can't see nothing, there's UFOs in there and or some other type of things flying around. And you have to ask yourself, why? Why fly around under the cover of clouds and fog, deep, heavy, heavy fog? Why? Why do that? Yeah. Oh, you're so very welcome. Scott Drake, honey. Aw. You're very welcome. You are. I'm going to go, you all. Thank you for your comments. Thank you, moderators. And have a wonderful rest of your evening.